This Good Morning Northwest morning sprint is brought to you by Bill's Heating and Air Conditioning.
All right, it just turned 6:53, and it's time to get you ready to take on your Monday here in the morning sprint. Destiny Richards has everything you need to know about very real danger this morning at local ski resorts and mountains. But first, to Mark Peterson tracking a soggy start to the work week.
Oh, yeah, and it's moving into our area. First Alert Weather, and that, again, the First Alert Weather app is free and available to you, and I mean all year long you're going to need it. Rain, and then the winds stay in your four things you need to know. Mountain snows, we're going to add, again, several inches in some areas. It's a mild start to the week temperature-wise. We're going to be in the 40s, a normal high's 33, and then rain and snow again on Wednesday. Take a live look at that Doppler radar. Yeah, just building into Spokane, we see the light rain now starting to move. So 395 and 2 north and west have wet roads. Could be some traction issues.
And although the snow has been steadily melting here in Spokane, those of you traveling over Snoqualmie Pass today are going to need chains due to compact snow and ice on the road. The Department of Transportation recommends adding 45 minutes to your expected travel time.
And breaking news this morning, if you're headed to a local ski resort or just in the mountain areas today, you should know we're seeing high avalanche danger across parts of the Idaho Panhandle and Washington. You may remember it was around this time last year when a deadly avalanche came crushing down Silver Mountain. Right now, the Idaho Panhandle Avalanche Center says there are high danger levels reported north of Sandpoint, in the Selkirks and Cabinets. Dangerous conditions have also been reported in the Silver Valley and St. Regis area. Here in Washington, there's high avalanche danger throughout parts of the Gifford-Pinchot National Forest, Okanagan-Wenatchee National Forest, and into the North Cascades. You can find a full map of these high danger spots on KXLY.com.
Today, Britain took another giant step in the fight against COVID-19, ramping up its immunization program by giving the first shots from the vaccine created by Oxford University and pharmaceutical giant AstraZeneca. The development came just under a month after Britain's National Health Service started using a vaccine made by Pfizer and the German firm BioNTech to inoculate healthcare workers and nursing home residents and staff. The Oxford AstraZeneca vaccine boosts that arsenal and is cheaper and easier to use. New this morning, we are learning more than 3.3 million people went through airport security checkpoints across the U.S. over the holiday weekend, despite public health guidance against traveling due to the pandemic. TSA said it screened nearly 806,000 people on New Year's Day alone. The total for the entire holiday travel period beginning December 18th and ending yesterday was more than 17.7 million people. That is much higher than what analysts expected. This week, Spokane Public Schools will announce a plan for bringing its grade school students back to the classroom, as some districts in the region are bringing kids back as soon as today. Pullman Public Schools is one district bringing students back today for the first time since last March. Because the COVID-19 spread was so high in the fall, the district opted to do full-time distance learning to start the year. But now they're adjusting. Kindergarten and first graders return today. Pullman Public Schools hopes to bring in second and third graders on January 19th. Fourth and fifth grade students could return as soon as February 1st. This week, we expect to learn the next steps for reopening in Washington. Last week, Governor Jay Inslee announced a one-week extension of the statewide COVID-19 restrictions. Those rules are now set to expire on January 11th. That's a week from today. Inslee promised to release an updated reopening plan sometime this week. You can be the first to know by downloading the free 4 News Now app and turning on push notifications.
The holidays are now over, and it's time to dump all that holiday trash if you haven't already. But you want to make sure you dispose of everything in its right place. Most wrapping paper can be recycled, so can cardboard and paper boxes, as long as there's no plastic coating on them. It's foil wrapping paper, tissue paper, bows and ribbons that go in the trash. The City of Spokane's curbside tree pickup also starts today. Residents are asked to remove any decorations and place their trees 3 feet from the bins on their regular garbage pickup days. And if you live outside of the city or don't have curbside pickup or don't plan on throwing your tree out yet, you can take it to a transfer station, but you will pay a fee that should be no more than $10.
Well, today, Spokane County firefighters will roll up their sleeves for the Moderna COVID-19 vaccine, as there's a vaccination clinic planned for the first responders. The county received the Moderna vaccine about a week ago, but getting it out has been a slow process. The State Department of Health said there are more than 350,000 doses here in Washington. However, only about 19% of them have been administered. But today, that will increase in Spokane County. You can head to KXLY.com to read how this will impact day-to-day operations for our local firefighters. We'll be right back for a final check of the forecast with Mark Peterson coming up next.